J'ai Antoine.
Yo, what the heck? Wait, we went to the Super Bowl?
We won it. What are you talking about? We weren't just there. You were in your Brooklyn Nets KD jersey, and I'm in my Instagram photo where I have the photographer, the camera on with my backpack too.
No shot. Let me see this. What the heck?
Yeah, crazy. But anyway, guys, welcome back to episode 417 of D&E Takeover. We are so happy to be back and live on this lovely Wednesday evening or night or morning, depending on where you're watching us from. Hope you guys are enjoying. And for what we just showed in the beginning, that's our boy Jay. Jay posts every single AI clip or photo of us every single time we go live. We appreciate him for that because every time they're always funny, especially that song that was created. I still can't get over that.
That was insane. That was so insane. But
and Ron Artest is recognizing you as a champion. Hold on.
What? Why did Ron Artest in there?
Why Ron Artest out of all the people?
Well, I know where you got the picture from. I see the ESPN posted it. Let me see. I don't even see Ron Artest.
He's there somewhere.
Bro, it's the solo cups that are selling me right now. I was like, bro, where did he find it? Yo, Jay, you be killing me, man.
Bro, what?
Oh, wait, they have solo cups in the... Oh, wow. This is insane. We're just in Seattle right now. These are our holograms.
Playing. It's a song playing.
Oh. Dude, we're literally... What y'all don't know is that we're literally in... We're in Seattle right now. These are just our clones.
Who?
We're in Seattle right now. These are just our clones.
Our clones. Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Damn, like that's crazy. We can get into some real life in-person thought, but I don't got time for that because all I know is that whatever clone or AI thing we're talking about is gonna be scary because I heard recently that Elon Musk is making a robot that's gonna cost $15,000 and it cooks and cleans. It's like an iRobot. Does everything for your household.
You know, he should just stop. he should just, you know what happens when you just have too much money and you just don't know what to do with it? Like, just stop, dude. Like, you don't.
Here's the thing why he's doing it. He says he doesn't like doing it. He gets scared of it. But the thing is, he can't stop because if China does it or Russia does it, they have every right to it. And we get screwed over.
So we have to create it first in order to have right to it.
Exactly. That's like type of thing. You got to be able to create the monster in order to tame it, in the sense.
Yeah, but we all know damn well that monster's not gonna get tamed wherever it is. I guess at least let us have the monster and not let China have the monster. But that monster's not getting tamed regardless. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. But guys, I want to give you guys the rundown of today's episode because NFL's over with. We went through the NFL awards. Super Bowl MVP. Shout out to Kenneth Walker III. Shout out to Jason Myers. Shout out to Sam Darnold. Shout out to McDonald, their head coach. They won Super Bowl. The Super Bowl champs. Seattle Seahawks are now Super Bowl champs. Congrats to them. But football's over. We got until what?
It's done.
The draft in April, free agency starting in March that we really get to dive into who's signing who. And that's going to be interesting by itself. But we got a couple weeks without really talking about some NFL. So right now it's primarily of me and Eric trying to get back into the groove of NBA. So we got some NBA standings to get into. Also the All-Star break. I think the last game starts. I think today's are the last games before the All-Star break. No, tomorrow. Tomorrow are the last games before they start the All-Star break. And then they have a break up until Thursday next week. They're going to be off for a week, which is crazy because I feel like they're not even doing anything in regardless. So,
man, I ain't watching the All-Star break anyway, so it's just going to be – it's a nice little break before we start to actually get into NBA. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I just don't understand the whole thing about the fact that the NBA has been one of the most craziest, most boringest things in the world. I can't believe it. I just can't believe it.
I thought last year was bad, but this year is worse. I feel like it feels so discombobulated. So many injuries. Bad promotion to be fair, and on top of it, just bad decision making and tanking. There's a lot of negatives. The positives around it is like there are some stars that are having really really good seasons, but however, it's getting overlooked because of how much the negatives are weighing in on the league right now. So people that don't watch the NBA, for example, are just going to see the negatives all on social media, so you can't even get them through the door but without them like kind of hesitating already as it is.
I just think it's crazy how realistically the biggest headline, and guys, I don't know if we're just saying this because we haven't really been diving deep into the NBA, but pretty much what you've been seeing all on social media, the only headline that's really taken over the NBA is the fact that there was a fight in Detroit.
Yo,
Detroit Pistons against the Charlotte Hornets. Like that was the only thing that popped up in my feed in the last 2 days.
The fake malice at the palace, bro. The fake malice at the palace.
Fake malice at the palace. But
that was crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. And the suspensions came out. I think Jalen Duren got 2 games suspended. I think also Dueke, what's his name? Duarte?
I think it's Diabate.
Yeah, Diabate. Diabate got 2 games, I believe. And then Miles Bridges got 4 games. And then Isaiah Stewart got 7 games suspended. He honestly, his job is not even to play basketball. His job is honestly just get suspended and fight.
But it's so crazy because he's actually good. Like he's not bad at basketball. He's a strong presence. He's a good screen setter. He's a good roller. He can get a cup. He's good at grabbing rebounds. Like he's a good person to have on the court because he's a little not dirty as in a player, but he's strong. He'll get down and dirty a little bit. He'll make your little sacrifice plays. He'll make your little hustle plays and things like that. But this brother, you know, I'm convinced the NBA loves him. I'm convinced the NBA loves him because in a time where ratings and viewership is down, Isaiah Stewart to the freaking rescue, coming off the bench and putting Miles Bridges in a freaking headlock and starts throwing punches like it's a WWE match. Oh my gosh, man.
You know what the even sad thing about this whole thing is, like, granted, we're talking about more about the fighting aspect of NBA, but realistically, I'm going to ask you a question. What did you hear more about, that fight, or did you hear that Victor Wembanyama dropped 25 points in the first quarter?
Yeah, that's really sad. See, it goes back to that marketing issue as well. You're so right. The fight was plastered everywhere, but I saw only once that Victor had like 36 before half. It was like only a second. Ridiculous.
Yeah, they finished off with 40 points in the game against the Lakers. Really didn't need to play much because they blew them out 136 to 108.
A couple weeks back as well, if I'm not mistaken, Stephon Castle 40-point triple-double. Or am I tripping?
Hold up.
I'm pretty sure a couple weeks back as well, Stephon Castle, it was a 40-point. It was close to triple-double. I know that for a fact. Castle had a 40-point outing in general.
He only had 2 points in yesterday's game. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know how far back you have to go.
It was this past Saturday.
It was a 40-point triple-double, right?
40-point, triple-double. 40 points, 12 rebounds, 12 assists.
Crazy. And which one did you hear more about? Which one did you hear more about? Exactly. You heard about 4 dudes going crazy instead of pause. That would sound crazy.
Yeah.
What's it called? You heard about 4 dudes fighting on the court, rather than hearing about like historic feats for the young sophomore in this season. You know what I mean? Crazy.
It makes no sense. Or even talking about the teams that are showing out. Like, you're not hearing anything after the James Harden trade with the Cavs, even though they've been on a win streak ever since they got him. Like, you're not hearing anything in regards to these players, and it's kind of showing how bad the NBA is right now in terms of a standpoint. But it's what it is, bro.
Yeah, man.
Do want to get into these comments before we move on into more sports?
For sure.
Jay said, "Oh, when I finally found that card, Eric. Oh,
Ansu Fati. Wait, which one was it? Who was it again?
I think it was Ansu Fati.
No way he actually found. Jay, send me a picture on Instagram." But send it to my account so I can see it. I don't. That's why I keep missing the reels because it's tagged on D&E Takeover, so I be missing them.
Yeah. Marcus says, shout out to Marcus, appreciate it, Pop. And I said, dude's making real life sex dolls for Reddit mods. Says, shaking my head, solve cancer, solve AIDS. So you can't, he said, you can't, big pharma would kill. I'll shut up. Yeah, Marcus, you don't want to go down that rabbit hole because that's a whole open book that we could really get into, but that's another podcast. So if you want to listen to us on another platform, just listen to us on that. But right now, this is just primarily sports talk, but you can't open that can of worms right now.
It's bad. It's so bad.
Shout out to Fee Saran. Appreciate you for popping out.
What's good?
Hi, what's going on? Appreciate you popping out.
What's good, homie?
That's crazy. Yeah. If you're referencing what Marcus said, that is very crazy, but it's unfortunately true what's going on. Jay said, you know what's being overlooked? The fact that the MLB season package is behind 2 paywalls. The MLB itself and ESPN Premium. Oh,
really?
No. Boom.
Really?
I don't understand, Eric. I don't understand what these they don't learn. They don't learn. Like you want to make baseball more interesting and more intriguing to people, and your first option is, hey, let's make people pay extra money for this. They're not even watching it, but it's free. Like, I'm saying this, and I love watching baseball, but people aren't watching your sport for free. What makes you think, not for free because everything's cost for a price, but not even watching your sport when it's on cable? What makes you think they're gonna buy an extra service just to watch your games? Like, come on, bro. Oh.
I simply what is ESPN Premium? Like, what is that? Well, why is there a premium version of ESPN? Why is it that it feels like every 6 months they're adding another subscription wall? It's like you have ESPN, then ESPN Plus. Now you have ESPN Premium. Was it ESPN Maximum next? Like, what are we gonna watch? What's there left to watch?
What do you call it? I have the numbers out right here. It says a key 2026 change includes in-house production for 15 teams with direct-to-consumer streaming options. $9.99 for Angels TV for in-market games. Blah blah blah. But it said for the 2026 MLB season, MLB TV offers out-of-the-market games for $150 a year. Now integrated with ESPN and available for $135.
Yo, bro, I just can't. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. Yes, we report all the sports and everything like that, but you're gonna have to hear it from like some highlights or something, because there's no way I'm spending money on ESPN Premium. I'm sorry. What do you mean?
Only if you want to watch the Padres play, but if you want to watch the Yankees and Mets, you'll get that on.
That's the NBA now, basically. I'm a Nets fan. We don't got no national games. Like, what else am I watching? That's the NBA freaking now. You gotta have Peacock, freaking Hulu, Disney,
Paramount,
freaking why throw Netflix in there? Why not? I know it's not true, but anyways. And then on top of it, you gotta have NBA TV too. It's some trash.
It's a money grab.
Oh, but man, bro.
I will say these people they're not learning. Like the UFC has been very successful in their first fights on Paramount Plus, and all of a sudden they're just like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't be charging our customers to watch our sport, and maybe a streaming service will want to buy our production for a certain amount of money. We can display it for free with that subscription. It makes sense, but obviously I don't get it. No one wants to watch your sport because they say it's boring, and you're making it more money to watch.
Yeah, bro, business,
right?
Now they're definitely buy our tickets. Now
people
definitely want to watch.
So people make dumb decisions like that. It makes no sense. But real quick, let's get into the next comment. Ryan Eastby's in the building. Shout out to Ryan. Ryan, his shirt looks fire, Eric.
Hold on, Ryan. I don't want you to get excited. I'm not wearing it right now. It's a regular tee, but I did want to give the opportunity because I have it next to me.
Yes,
so,
we were waiting for you to get on.
Wait, hold on. Before I even do anything, let me make sure he's here. So I don't want to. I'm calling him really quick. I want to make sure he sees this. Hold on. Yo, do me a favor and just go on the podcast and just watch really quick. Are you watching right now? No, but like just turn it on just for the next 5 minutes. Genuinely. Oh, you're on right now. Okay. All right, cool. All right, so
he's gonna hear your conversation in like 5 seconds.
I thought he said he was. I was like, all right, he might be gone. So really quick, y'all. Shout y'all know Ryan. Ryan be trolling me, but Ryan's also one of my he's one of my best friends. I've known him since 10th grade, I think. The other day, he decided just to do something nice for me and David. Very much appreciated. I didn't want to wear it right now because it has that it's gonna sound stupid, but it's that new car smell. Like you don't really want to. Yeah, you have that new shirt. I don't want to touch it. It's really perfect. I really like it. But I definitely will break this in soon. Ryan decided to get me and David a couple of shirts. I only have one down here. David is upstairs. But check this out, man. Check this out.
Let's see it.
Check this out right here, bro.
Look at that.
Nice little tee with the logo right there.
Beautiful. And what's the back?
And you fit to the back. Boom!
Let's go.
D&E Takeover on the back.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Just wanted to give a quick shout out. I don't know if y'all can hear me right now, but I want to give a quick shout out to Ryan. Obviously, much appreciated. Thank you so much. And I also want to. I said something last podcast along the lines of me posting something in the story to get opinions on stuff. And I forgot to do it right afterwards because me and David ended up talking for a little bit. David, help me remember to do this afterwards. Yeah. I want to post a little questionnaire for them. If we was to somehow
here we go.
Create a line of merch somehow, I would like to know how many people would actually be interested in buying something.
Well, it all goes down to what is it called?
Supply and demand.
Yeah, supply and demand. If people want it, then we'll supply it.
That's why, because I know, years back there was talks about it, up and down and things like that, and people were like, yeah, we want it, yeah, we wouldn't want it, because me and David made a little model replica of a tank top we had. It was fun, but we never got around to it. If it's on high supply or if it has high demand, maybe we get something a little for y'all.
I know Bear definitely wants one.
Bear definitely does want one, but you guys, I'm catering to people that are always here, catering to people that are always looking at our stories and stuff like that. I want to see what you guys are really thinking about it as a whole. But let us know, and also shout out to Ryan, man. Really appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Ryan, I want to say thank you as well. I really do appreciate it. So it's so cool, so cool.
To be honest with you,
thank you.
I don't want to touch it to a certain event that me and David are holding on to right now. Yes, I don't know if you really want to say it right now or not, but
yeah, we gotta wait. I still got something else going on beforehand. We still got a long way.
Yeah, I'm getting excited, dude. I'm sorry, I get excited.
I know. Listen, I don't blame you, bro. I feel like I'm giving away too much. Let's just keep on going. Ryan, thank you very much, bro. We appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Jay said ESPN Premium, shitty ESPN content. Oh, and we have WWE. That's the only things that they got on that.
Also, again, WWE fan here. Hello. I'm not buying ESPN to watch freaking Royal Rumble.
No. What's the point?
Dude, I went to go watch Royal Rumble. I told you all this, and it was behind the ESPN paywall. And I was like, yo, I'm not buying this. I'm just going to watch the highlights. There's no way. Yo, they were on Peacock, and it was perfectly fine on Peacock. All of their subscription things are perfectly fine on Peacock. Mm-hmm. And they just said, you know what? Let's make more money. Let's put it on ESPN. Bump all y'all all suck. I'm not watching that.
That's the greed of American companies sometimes. There's some good ones like the UFC and Paramount, but then other ones like that is just how much money do you need? You make millions, billions.
I can't, honestly, when you think of it, the sports landscape of things, unless I'm missing something, because I don't really know what you watch. Hockey doesn't really have a paywall behind it, does it? Hockey, I don't really know. I don't watch no.
I think they are on a subscription platform, but I will be. Let's see. Let's look it up while we do that. But Eric, give a little shout out to.
Yo, we got Sky Dan. Is that Sky Dan? Oh no, I almost said dance. It's Sky Danae.
Danae.
Shout out to Sky Danae. What does that mean?
I don't know, but he gave a peach emoji.
that booty? Whoa, what's going on over there, buddy? What's going on over there? I don't know wait, what is that freaking? Oh, that's not even a flag. I don't even know these emojis. The only RDC I know is RDC World. They're mad funny.
Is that a Chick-fil-A?
A Chick-fil-A? No, David. That's like a person. It looks like a bride and something else.
Well, anyway, we appreciate popping out. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. Join the family. Jay gives fires emojis to
the shirt.
Thank you. I was losing my train of thought. Ryan said, "I'll model it. Don't worry." Yeah.
Ryan said, "Put me on."
Marcus says, "Yo, announce the next interview. Got me on the edge of my seat, fellas."
Oh, the next interview.
Ooh, oh wait, that's what we probably thought we were saying. We got some news.
Oh no.
No.
Or do we?
Ooh, interesting. I mean,
should I keep you guys in the loop? Should I keep you guys just like wondering what's gonna happen next?
definitely. There's definitely some names that we have on the list that we want to reach out to. That's not a lie.
Sure. Or do we already have someone lined up?
Woof.
You don't even know. You don't even know for real.
Oh, that's why you gotta pay. That's why you gotta listen up and hit that. What's it? The freaking notification, the bell.
The notification button. Or you know what? We're gonna do it. And then we're gonna put it behind the ESPN premium. No, we would never do that, y'all. We would never do that. ESPN premium can kick rocks with no shoes.
That'd be so hypocritical of us making fun,
exactly,
making, like, annoying it, and then all of a sudden being like, "Yeah, if you want to watch this, you gotta pay $5." It's like, get the hell out of here, bro.
Nah, bro. I could understand a subscription wall, like if you're huge and you're massive. Even then, I don't think we would do it though. But like, I'm saying like because think about it, the UFC did it, but it was technically cheaper because their pay-per-views were so expensive. So now you only have to pay a subscription for it, and then you'll be fine. But I don't know.
Yeah, so I have the thing, and the NHL has ESPN Plus. But I'm gonna be honest, I have ESPN Plus, and I actually can watch the games. So that's the only one that I will attest to that actually works. That and La Liga games.
I can watch the La Liga games, but I can't watch them on ESPN. It makes no sense. I've told this to you guys before. In order to watch the games, I have to go to Disney Plus and then click ESPN and then watch the game. Because if I do it in the app, it tells me I don't have access. How does that make sense? But I have access to Disney Plus. Yo, bro, you guys are stupid.
I don't know, bro. It's all corrupt. It's all corrupt. But yeah, guys. Let's give you a quick little rundown. I know we didn't really address it. The head topic of today's show: Thomas Frank got sacked by Tottenham. We'll get into that as we keep on going through the show. NBA standings we're going to get to as well before the All-Star break happens. Getting to see who's in the playoff spot, who's not, and also we got some like quick things. We're not ready for Premier League predictions because there's no predictions this weekend. There's no games going on this weekend, and also we're still waiting on one match to line up. Honestly, we still could do them. Because the last match we agree on who won or who lost, but that's up to you.
Quick question.
Yo,
I probably shouldn't be asking this to the podcast, but I'm gonna do it anyways. We're doing the show on Monday.
What's Monday?
President's Day.
I'll do it. I'm off from school.
Okay. All right.
Eric, I'm off from school. Okay. Do you still have work on Monday?
No.
You have no work on Monday?
No, I don't.
All right, we'll do the show a little earlier.
We're doing 5 p.m. start. No,
David.
Don't hit him with the what's that dude's name? The
Kirby Lamb, right?
No, what's his name? What was his name? The guy.
Kirby Lamb? Kirby Lamb? No.
His name was Kirby?
I thought it was Kirby.
Why did I think it was like Khabib or Habib?
Oh, that's racist.
No, it's not. What the heck?
Kirby Lamb. Yeah, I was right. Oh, no, it's not.
What is it?
Khabib.
Is it Khabib?
No, it's not Khabib. It's Khaby.
Khabib?
Not Khabib. It's Khabib.
I just added a B at the end. It's
Khabib Lamb. Yeah, there he is.
It's basically it's close. I'm close.
Man, imagine making your whole life off of just doing that.
Yeah, that's how you know someone. Let me stop. Let me not.
It makes no sense. Like I just look at one of these TikTok, even like the United Strand. For anyone that doesn't know, he's the guy who grew out his hair for like 490 something consecutive games until Manchester United win 5 games in a row. But even that, it's like I almost feel like he's hoping that he doesn't cut his hair because after that, he's done.
A lot of people have been saying that like his content aspects is basically over because that is his content. But at the same time, a lot of people are also saying that not a lot of people, like some of his closer friends or some of his closer friends in the content creation are like believe it or not, like he doesn't want to cut his hair. It's just that like he just couldn't do it because of a certain team that we'll probably mention a little bit later. But overall, it is interesting to see what he's going to do afterwards. But I think he's created enough of a following to whereas he can continue to he's created enough following to whereas the fall off of when he does get to cut his hair, like he'll still have enough people to stay to whereas he'll be good. He'll be calm. Like people will still watch his like watch alongs and stuff like that. Like he'll probably lose a couple of people because like there's nothing else to look at now. Like he cut his hair but he is massive in England right now. Like he is actually dude. You got people like Wayne Rooney coming out talking about him. And Wayne Rooney was chatting crap about him too. Like it was not even nice stuff to say. Like the pundits and analysts are talking about him.
Realistically, Wayne Rooney's always talking crap about a lot of people, especially players he used to play with. I don't understand. But guys, and also the one key thing I forgot to mention, the Olympics. The Olympics are going on. Yeah, like I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be real honest with y'all. I haven't watched.
Yo, David, come on. Yo, Jake Paul's freaking girlfriend or wife or fiance.
Yeah,
she's nice.
I saw that. I mean, congrats to her. She got the Olympic record. I think it was it speed skating? I don't know the exact terminology, but she got that. Shout out to her.
Some of this stuff is so dangerous.
I mean, like, what doesn't help with me not watching is that it's on when I'm in school. So it's like by the time I get home and I'm ready to watch TV, it's like it's already nighttime in Italy. They're not going to put anything on. So like that doesn't help. But I've been watching a lot of like the highlights. I've been seeing the women's hockey team, USA. They've been undefeated going throughout the tournament. So it's fun to see them go. Also, to go back on the medal count. Remember when the United States only had 2 medals?
Yeah.
2 gold medals. Now they're in 3rd place with total medals with 12, behind Italy and Norway with 13. So, yeah, so USA is like slowly getting there. 12. Yo, I don't understand. It was literally 10 medals happened in 2 days.
Yo, man, shout out to Italy, though. Italy really showing out. Ooh, the Nets are playing right now. I should have that game on.
They got to show out. It's your home. It's your homeland.
I know, but sometimes people don't really show out at all.
Like I really just want to get into and see like what happened, who got a medal. Oh, real quick, alpine skiing. Ryan Coron Siegel, he said he got 2nd place, the silver medal. There you go. Shout out to him, United States. I'm just naming all United States.
Let's go.
Man, some of these splits are insane. He lost it by 0.13 of a second. That's insane.
Yeah, like, these sports are also insane. Like, dude, they got bobsledding. They got what is this? Luge?
I think it's similar to bobsledding. It's like instead of like no, that's skeleton.
What's skeleton?
Skeletons when I think they stack on top of each other, if I'm not mistaken.
What?
Now I'm confused. Hold on, we're looking it up. What's luge?
Dude, this is like a foreign area for me, guys. I don't like the cold. I don't do the cold. I'll do anything.
Okay, that's luge. Luge is basically 2 guys in like that position. Yeah, and they're sliding down a slope, and they're going fast.
If we could interview one like Olympic gold medalist that was in the Winter Olympics, the $1 million question I'd ask is like, how did you get here? Because like imagine interviewing a luge athlete. Like, how did you get into this, man? Because dang well you didn't grow up like
that skeleton.
Like, how did you get there?
I don't know. Like, I have no idea. Like, that's one of those things you look at and you'd be like, you're born in a cold state. Because you ain't from freaking Florida and be like, yeah, I'm a gold medalist in skeleton. It's like crazy.
But like, how do you even if you're born in a cold state, bro, how do you get into that? Like, where is that sport? Maybe they have them signing up in like Massachusetts or something. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about.
I have no idea. I'm assuming they have something because I know in Lake Placid they have the Olympics like place where they had the Olympics back in like the 70s or 80s. So like they have something up there, but I really don't know how you get into it. Like, what's like one day you're like, Mom and Dad, I want to become a bobsledder. They'd be like, huh? Like, what?
I want to be the best bobsledder of all time. How do you even get training for? Like, where do you go? I feel like you have to live in a certain area. Because it's not in New York. Maybe I'm bugging, but I don't see it nowhere in New York.
We could have done it the last snowstorm, get a car, and then just have us go down the freaking streets.
Go down. You ever see people on the Parkway?
Yeah.
Like they go down the Parkway slide? Yeah.
Yeah, but real quick, more gold medals given out. Silver medal went to Madison. Madison Shock. But if you change if you get rid of the H, it turns into another word. Shock and Evan Bates, they got silver medal in ice dancing. So I'm it's figure skating. Also shout out to freestyle skiing. The woman Elizabeth Lemley got a gold medal, and Jylene Koff got.
Whoa! What?
Yeah.
Wait.
It's probably Jalen, but it's spelled J. Aelin. So I wanted to say Jylene.
Jaelin.
Lin.
Oh snap! I didn't know it. Wait. All right. I thought that was my girl for a second. I was like, yo, what are we doing? I didn't know she was in the Olympics. Let me find out, bro.
How did she start? How did she get started in this?
It was me. I introduced it to her, and she was like, this is my new lifestyle. And
bro, really, you never even went sledding before, bro.
You never catch me ever, dude. You know how you have to do the catch me outside sledding? Oh my goodness.
But she got silver medal after that, in speed skating in the 1,000 meters. You know what else is 1,000 meters?
What? Oh, I thought you were thinking. I'm thinking of something else. Yeah. I'm thinking of that.
You know what I'm thinking. But he got the Olympic record. Jordan Sloats got the Olympic record, and for I don't know if this is 1 minute and 6 seconds. Damn.
Bro, what? I can't. But I just don't know what's going on, man. Like,
it's a simulation.
But respect to these people, though. They're really good at what they do. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, they're really good at what they do.
The thing that makes it so sacred is the fact that it's once every 4 years. So these athletes. It's weird. It's a weird competition to really even think about it, because these athletes are only training for one tournament once every 4 years. Well, they have World Cups, they have tournaments in between, but their Super Bowl, their World Cup is the Olympics.
Dude, you know how much mental that takes, bro? Imagine you get there and you just poop the bed. Oh my gosh, you gotta wait another 4 years. You're a whole different person in 4 years.
I mean, you look at Lindsey Vonn, who blew out her ACL 10 days before. That
just sucks.
Broke her tibia. It doesn't. You worked for that. Real quick, Marcus said, coming soon. Eric grows his hair until the Nets win the championship.
Hell no. I don't like bro. One, no, because I just become a woolly mammoth at that point. And then two, I saw someone try to do that, just the opposite. He was growing my beard or not shaving my beard till Tottenham win 5 games in a row or some other team. I was like, yo, real original, bro. Wow. Yeah. You're really good at making content. It's insane.
It's the easiest thing to do. And honestly, that's what D&E Takeover should do, because you build a massive following and then you have the podcast to fall back on.
So you just steal. Let's just steal someone's idea and then move on.
The world is built off of stealing people's ideas.
You know what, David? I agree. Why don't you not cut your hair until Portugal win the World Cup?
So I have until I got 5 months.
Fair enough.
Oh, that's disgusting.
And if they don't win in 5 months, then
I gotta wait 4 years after that. Yeah, it's just 4 years, right?
Yeah, it's 4 years.
It's not a big deal.
Or you don't cut your hair until Portugal win their next trophy, national championship.
I see. I would never do that bet, even though it's the easiest content to make. I would never do it because of the fact that I just don't like my hair long.
Well, you have to figure it out, bro.
No.
You think United Strand likes his hair long? No.
I mean, he likes the followers that come in the cash that's going into his pocket because of
it. So there you go.
Yeah, but no, I can't fit into only helmets. I need an extra seat for my hair. If I go to a concert, I need an extra seat. I need to sit all the way in the back so I'm not blocking anybody. There's a lot going on.
I'm just not doing that because no thank you.
It's freaking Sideshow Bob.
Yeah, I need a haircut.
Real quick, let's shift gears into the NBA. We talk about the Olympics, NBA. Like I said, guys, we don't hardly have that much to talk about. Sports has kind of been on a plateau right now. Ever since the Super Bowl, after that, it's been slowly getting back into the NBA, but the NBA has not been entertaining. But we'll give you a rundown of what the standings are looking at right now and who's in a comfortable playoff position going into the All-Star break that's happening starting on Friday. First one's up. Let's go Eastern Conference.
Oh,
In
sorry.
first place, we got the Detroit Pistons still holding on to that lead strong, and they're 38-13. They're having a fantastic season. Realistically, like they haven't slowed one bit, and
Mm-hmm.
Cade Cunningham is having a great season. Boston Celtics are in second place, 34 wins and 19 losses. Remember that one year we were talking about Jaylen Brown and that they wanted to leave because Jaylen Brown was uncomfortable with not being the number one guy, and they wanted, saying that, and people were saying like, how are you going to pay Jaylen Brown this much money when he's not a number one? Well, here's your opportunity, and guess what? He's well worth the money. Let's be real. Team second place in the NBA, and not only that is he worth well money. Joe Mazzulla is worth well money too. He deserves all the money because he is putting together a roster where your star, Jaylen Brown, pretty much has Derek White as his number 2 option. And they're finding games to win.
This Celtics team is kind of really too good. Celtics fans are spoiled. This run from JB makes it all the more for me. I know it was a couple years back, but like I'll never forget he got like criticized for winning that Finals MVP because people were just like Jaylen Brown Finals MVP, like what? That shouldn't be a thing in history. And like this season for me is enough to say like no, he deserves to. When you look back at that in history, you'll be like, no, Jaylen Brown was a hooper, and Jaylen Brown was really good at what he did, and he deserved to be. His name deserves to be there, you know. But still, for them to be this good, granted the East is wide open, but we all thought the same thing. We didn't think that they wasn't going to be one of the ones taking advantage of the East being wide open. If anything, we probably thought it was going to be the Knicks and the Cavs and the Magic, which we talk about because they so underwhelming. But yeah, man, shout out to them.
He's having a fantastic season. Jaylen Brown deserves a lot of respect, and honestly, it pains me to say as a Knicks fan talking about a Boston Celtics player like that, but he deserves. He's averaging 29, rounding up and down, averaging 29 in the season. It's 7 rebounds and 5 assists. Like you can't go wrong with that. That's superstar numbers right there, and he's deserving every penny of it.
And they play winning basketball. That's the biggest thing of it all.
They play a team basketball. They playing a team brand of basketball, and with Vucevic now, they should continue to win. Third place in the New York Knicks. They're 34-20. They have one of the better NBA home records in the NBA, which is hopefully expected when you play at MSG and those fans are going crazy every single day. But granted, the New York Knicks, I want to show love to JB because JB always deserves the love. He's ninth in NBA scoring right now with averaging 27 points a game. He's got hold up, I got it. He's got 3 rebounds and 6 assists. He's averaging. So he's having another consistent, strong season, back-to-back great seasons. JB does his thing. Not talking about Jaylen Brown, talking about Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson does his thing. And he's honestly, out of all the Knicks players, he's the one that should not be getting any slack for the not underachieving that they're doing, but the inconsistency that's been going on.
I look at the Knicks and I give Jalen Brunson props for sure. But even though this team is only 1 game behind the Boston Celtics, I think this is still, and it's hard to say it's a bad season because they've been through such up and downs, like from like starting it a little weird to then winning the NBA Cup to now going up and down with this, going on like a really long losing streak to now coming back to themselves. But then I believe last night they lost to the Pacers. Which is another crazy feat, to be honest with you. But at the end of the day, I don't know how to feel about this Knicks team. Even like, yes, they're 34-20, but it does feel very underwhelming. Very underwhelming.
They won a cup, which they won a trophy, which is great for history. So they're having a good season, but based off of taking advantage of the East, they haven't been able to do that. Even though in their last 10 games, they run an 8-game winning streak and then lost to the Pacers, and right now they're beating the 76ers by 30. So, and
to be fair, it only does matter when you get to playoffs. So you do get like a mini banner for winning your division or winning and winning your conference. But at the end of the day, the way it's not like the NFL. You know what I mean? Like the NFL, they'll praise you for winning the division. They'll praise you for winning the conference and things of that nature because there's rewards for it. Home playoffs
Yeah.
or a buys, things like that nature. But when it comes to the league, the NBA, it's like it's not really recognized as the same way. However, when they get to the playoffs, at that point, I think another level will be tapped into for them, and we'll see what happens from there because that's where it's going to matter the most. They're going to finish in a top 6 position. That's all that really matters.
Yeah, definitely top 4 to get into that home playoff field going into the first round. But like the Knicks have been weird because they lose to the Pistons by 88 points. Sorry, 38 points.
I was about to say, I'm like, what?
Points last Friday. But then on Sunday, they beat the Cavs by 22. They beat the Cavs by 22. No, it's not the Cavs. They beat the Celtics by 22. And then all of a sudden they lose to the Pacers by 3. And right now they're beating the 76ers by 30. So it's like it's like either you're doing bad or you're doing great right now in the last 5 games.
I also want to throw out there, granted, I haven't caught a lot of Knicks games. I do somewhat question Mike Brown's coaching style.
Oh, Tom Tibbs.
No, like don't bring him back. But in the sense of, I really don't like how last year Cat was perfectly fine under Thibodeau, and this year Cat is not fine at all under Mike Brown. Do I think that some of that is Cat? Yes. However, I can't shake this. From the moment he walked through the door, it was off. And Grant, he's superseded, or he's made OG Anunoby a better basketball player, but Cat has been worse under him. So it's like, the way I view it is like this, right? As a coach, we already know your main thing is to improve your players and also improve the team. That's your job as a coach, and win basketball games, obviously. But in doing so, like in order to win basketball games, it's all kind of a domino effect. You make your players better, your players have to perform better, your teams have to perform better, and then you start winning games. But you have to start somewhere. I believe that starting place is making the players and the team better, right? You've made OG Anunoby better, and we're probably seeing the best basketball that OG Anunoby's played in his career so far. I don't know if that's factually correct, but in the sense of role, I've never seen OG's role be this much in his career just yet. Now, you go to Cat. Cat's not playing as well as he can. However, the argument that I would make is that Cat at his best is better than OG at his best. And if that's the case, as a coach, you do have to recognize that. And you do have to play into that. Now, is there more? If you watch Cat play, the basics, is he messing the basics up? Yes. Is he missing wide open shots? Yes. Is he not grabbing enough rebounds, playing the defense? Yes. However, I also think it plays into a factor. It's a little bit of both, because it plays into the factor of giving your player confidence in order to go out there and do that. Because yet he was making mistakes last season too. The only difference is it didn't feel, as the season went on, it got better, and then it got better, and then it got better, and he was playing at a really good level. It's just the only difference is he just can't play defense still. But it makes me question what Mike Brown has going on over there. The team is really freaking good, top to bottom. Like, they have everything, and I don't want to put this pressure on Mike Brown, but it does feel as if there's no reason they shouldn't make it to the finals this year. I understand how good the Pistons are. I understand they're having a breakout season, but as far as teams go within this conference, the Knicks are the only team that has been to the Eastern Conference Finals that is contending. And I'm not mentioning the Boston Celtics because of the fact that Jason Tatum's not there, right? I think there's not another team on paper that are better than the Knicks in the Eastern Conference that have the experience to go all the way. And for that reason, like, I feel like there is a level of pressure there for him to deliver on all cylinders in that aspect.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the Cat thing, because as a Knicks fan, I get to watch a lot of Knicks games, and the one problem, and you guys heard me at the trade deadline, trade Cat, right? Granted, I'm glad that we didn't because then you had to give a big haul for Giannis. I'm not about losing players to try to get a superstar. You know how I am if anyone listens to this podcast. But realistically, I think the problem is really simple in terms of Cat. You watch him play, he's taking less perimeter shots and trying to drive in and be that big man center. But realistically, he got to go back to the form of what he's been known for is his long range shooter, and that he can extend the floor and he can shoot that three and also shoot that mid range and also go down in the paint. I think the fact of he's having historically low career low season in field goal percentage with a field goal percentage of 46.4% and also a career low in 3-point percentage at 34.8. Like that's a career low all for both categories. And also he's having his lowest scoring average season since his rookie year in Minnesota. So like realistically, we're looking at a situation where I feel like it's more of a obviously I think Mark Brown has something to do with it. I think the trade rumors have something to do with it. Like I saw Marcus put down there below. I think it's a big ad to put on. Is because when you're constantly being told that you're going to get traded and leave, I feel like they tell you not to look at it and get affected by it, but I think it definitely makes you probably think like, hey, does this team want me? Or is this true? Am I going to have to move? Like there's a lot more factors in it other than basketball. But I just will say from watching Cat, he is driving to the basket way too much. And I think he needs to take advantage of more of his perimeter shot because we see when Cat is effective from the 3-point range, that's when he's having his best games because then he can be like, hey, pump fake from 3-point. I'm going to the hoop. And now the defender's like, all right, you're having a great night shooting the three. I got to be a little weary of that. But also you can drive in on me because I'm playing too far in the perimeter. So it's like, it's a weird situation. And also one thing is like, whenever Cat's driving into the paint, he's always falling. Like, that's the one thing I don't understand with his type of play and what he's trying to do is because like, whenever he's going to the basket, he's always falling. And it's like you're trying to play like physical basketball by going to the paint, but that's not your game. Like, I don't know if it's Mike Brown trying to implement this or is the fact that he's just not finding his stroke yet. But realistically, I think it's just going to be, he needs to take more perimeter shots. Pretty much the problem that we had in the playoffs with him last year. Take more perimeter shots. Don't be afraid to take your shot. And then the paint game will open up. But it probably is both ends.
Maybe he just likes, the contact.
Oh my God.
He said, "Foul!"
I can't believe he's married to he's engaged to Jordan Woods.
Hey man, cat. To each his own, bro.
Crazy.
But yeah, it's definitely something to look into. I feel like that's something I'd be interested in, a little storyline that we could probably tag along in our NBA journey as far as like watching it now. I need something else to watch because then that's just, I don't know why I watch Nets games, to be honest with you. It's because I'm a fan, but like, oh my God, bro. It's just like watching nothing. It really is so low stakes. It's insane. We don't even have All-Star.
It's okay.
No, it's not.
Why,
Dude, when you're
right now?
No, they're actually winning.
There you go.
Yeah, but we're beating the Pacers. Like, I would hope we would be beating them.
I know.
Dude, look at this starting lineup for the Indiana. Bro, Cam Jones, who? Ben Shepherd, who's it? Kobe Brown, he just got traded. Jay Huff, and is this Jarris Walker? Yeah. Dude,
there we go.
What? Their highest scorer is freaking Jarris Walker with 11 points. We're freaking beating them. Ethan Thompson has freaking. Oh my God, man! Whatever.
But
whatever. This team
real
is
quick.
Boo takes.
Let's get into his comments. Marcus says, "You got a future chiropractor. You can get him back. You can get him to his back. Must hurt carrying that team." We're talking about Brunson. For real, Brunson's been carrying that New York Knicks team, especially in the fourth quarter. Mark says that Atlantic Conference Champions banner gonna look good hanging next to Patrick Ewing's jersey.
No, I believe they're in the rafters though. I'm not tripping. I think they have them. It's just not next to the jerseys.
Yeah, they won the division last year. Or am I tweaking? Or did Boston win that? And they got
maybe No, I think you might be right.
No, they didn't. They got third. They never won.
Oh,
Yeah. But real quick, next one. Marcus said, he said, Mike Brown is only a good coach if he has Braun. Without Braun, he's a mediocre high school or D2 head coach. That's foul. Coach of the year. He was coach of the year with the Sacramento Kings. Jay said, I wouldn't go that far, Marcus. Definitely can coach a low tier Division One school. Yo, you guys.
Yo, y'all are foul. What's the Mike Brown hate from?
I don't know. He said, is he zesty? Yes.
Leave Cat alone, man. Oh,
they're probably making the problem is he's probably getting his feelings hurt in the locker room. He's probably making too many like zesty jokes. The locker room and like people in the locker room. And he's like,
nah, that locker room was freaked out. I'll never forget when Josh Hart freaking touched Jalen Brunson's freaking butthole, bro. That was crazy. And then they asked him about it. He was like, bro, was
AI. It was AI.
Bro. Yo, for no reason either, bro. That whole locker room fruity, bro. I don't know what's over there.
It's so funny. Mario says, honestly, I think all the trade rumors got to him and got to his head. He's like, I don't think it's a physical thing. I think it's a mental thing with Cat. Well, he better clear it up.
See, but my argument to that is Cat was booty cheeks before the trade rumors even was around.
Very true.
Cat hasn't been good. Well, no, I can't say he hasn't been good. Cat has been inconsistent all year.
Mm-hmm.
He's been inconsistent all year long. So I don't. The trade rumors, if anything, just made it worse. I could understand that, but we saw this before they even started because we was hyped when Mike Brown got in because we were like, all right, they got the new coach we were talking about. Maybe it should have been. In my opinion, it was the wrong Mike, but they got the new coach.
Me too.
And everyone was raving on how they need a new coach that was not like old school, like something new, something fresh, and they got it. And the first interview that I see of Cat, like, what's your role with Mike Brown? And he's like, I honestly don't know. I'm sorry, that's the second best player on the team. Like, what do you mean you don't know what you're doing? What do you mean you don't know your role? Like that was a massive red flag. I was like, yo, there's no way that he doesn't know what he's going to do on this team. Yo, you're number 2. Yeah. It should be 1. And see, this is why I'm gonna condense what I want to say, but this is why I'm so concerned for the Knicks. Because when you really look at this team, bro, I mean, Brunson number 1 option, Cat number 2 option, OG number 3 option, Mikal number 4. Like, and Mikal's not really scoring that well right now, but those 3 alone, yo, they can get a bucket, bro. JB is obvious. We already know what JB's like. Cat, when he's hot, dangerous. So dangerous offensively. But on top of it all, imagine trying to do all that and guard OG. OG is like a silent killer. He's like a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah.
So that team it should be. And I mean, you could attest to it, bro. The bench alone, them adding Jose Alvarado and
I was about to say that.
In the offseason. Oh my gosh.
Jordan Clarkson.
Thank you. Jordan Clarkson as well. Like, this team has experience. This team has grit. This team has fight. This team's got zestiness. It has everything. It has everything, bro. The only thing it doesn't have is an NBA Finals appearance. That's what they need.
Yeah. I mean, getting the NBA Cup was definitely a step in the right direction for this organization, but now you got to get it done in the playoffs. At the end of the day, all you need is a playoff spot. Like, I'm not really worried about seeding. You want to win the division, yes. You want to get the first seed, but as of right now, just make the playoffs. Get healthy in the playoffs because the Knicks haven't been playing with their full team and since the Denver game 5 games ago.
Hey, the last man, basketball sucks right now. Sorry. The last 2 years was proven that you don't matter. It does not matter where you end up in the playoffs. All that matters is how you get to the finals. And a certain team has proven that time and time again. Or I should even say a certain team. I should just say Tyrese Halliburton has proven that time and time again because this team is poo-poo caca without him. They can't do nothing.
For sure. Jay said if Cat played his role and wasn't stressing the driving and playing with power and focused on what he was good at, he'd be okay. Let Mitch be the bulldozer down low. Yeah, facts. I feel like he's trying to do too much. You can shoot the ball. You can shoot the three ball. Mark says, remember the story, the 3 little pigs, that house made of sticks and straws. That's Cat's driving in the lane. Honestly, though, he's always falling. And sometimes, like, I don't know, I guess you notice it now, he's like smiling too. I don't know. Maybe that's weird. Yeah.
Maybe he's like, oh my God. Yeah, I can't.
He definitely knows these memes, and I can't imagine his fiance like your fiance is getting called zesty, and you're like a supermodel.
Hey man, if that's the case, I honestly I'd probably be bullying him at home. If I was there, I'd probably be bullying him. I'd be bullying him a little bit.
And Cat's
It's
dad
funny.
looks like his Cat's dad looks like a tough guy, and then like you just see Cat. Come on, Cat, shoot that 3-pointer. I said Nets are so bad. The Pacers started a bunch of dudes from the stands.
I can't. The Pacers are worse than us.
They are.
Dude, I can't, man. I can't. That game is torturous.
It really is. Marcus says, along with a Billy Joel sellout banner. Yeah, which is always there. Jay said, him and Mitchell doing the interview together was awkward. Cat talking about driving Mitchell's truck.
Oh, hell no.
I saw that. Yeah.
What? I didn't see that.
It was like, what are you guys talking about? Like, what's the heck?
Wait, I need to find that right now.
That was a while ago. It was probably like close to a month ago or a couple of weeks ago. And Jay said she's definitely the man in that relationship. I would think.
Foul.
But going back to the rest of the Eastern Conference, the Cleveland Cavaliers are in 4th place, 33-21. Toronto Raptors are 32-22. Shout out to them. They're in 5th. The 76ers are 6th with 30-23. And then the play-in tournament where we have the Orlando Magic, who are kind of underachieving this year. Paulo Banchero. I have not heard his name all year. I don't even know how many games he's played.
I gotta find this. I have to find this, bro. Talking about riding pickup trucks.
Oh no.
I can't find it, bro. The last thing I saw was wait. This is all I found.
Which one?
Wait. That's all I heard. NYC. I need it.
Make shots and
this is Cat.
Opportunities I'm given. And I thought I did a good job tonight of, the opportunities I got offensively, capitalizing on them. Can you hear me?
Wait.
Early on in the game, Carl.
He said he changes his voice.
First 3-pointer, and we're having a little technical difficulty. I apologize for that. Now, you didn't take your first 3-pointer until the second half. Was that a conscious decision, or was it what the defense did? I mean, it was kind of both.
You heard it a little bit.
One at 4-3.
He said, I mean, you know it's there, bro. You know it's there.
The video is he's in the locker room, the Knicks locker room when he's getting interviewed.
With Mitch?
Yeah, with Mitch.
Oh, wait. I think I did see it. All right, you wait. No, it's not that one. All right, whatever. We can keep going though. You said Paulo?
I said Paulo has been MIA this year, and I just looked at his numbers. Like I don't even know what Paulo's averaging. He went from averaging 26, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists last year, being an all-star, to all of a sudden averaging 21, 9 rebounds, which is an improvement, and 5 assists. His scoring went down exceptionally, like in a negative way. He's shooting 30% from the 3, 45. Like he's shooting the same splits as last year, but he's averaging 5 points less.
Hey man, a lot of people have been saying that's Franz Wagner's team, but either way, the Magic have been nothing but disappointing. Man, they acquired Desmond Bane for a lot of picks, and it's turning out to be a really bad trade for them. Desmond Bane is Desmond Bane, but he's not a needle mover as far as it goes for Orlando. Orlando is sitting in a play-in spot right now.
And what it's looking like right now is not even the fact that Desmond Bane can't average points. He's averaging 19, which is good for him being number 3 on that team. But like the problem is, it's like it seems like it's taking away points from Paulo. That's what it seems like to me, because if Bane's a scorer, then it's taking away shots from Paulo, because Paulo has been shooting the same percentages last year, but somehow averaging less points.
I think it's also the fact of like, or I think it's more the fact of Paulo. The season started off normal, and Paulo didn't improve. So then it was like, well, we need to pivot. And so they had Franz and they had Desmond Bain. They were like, all right, let's just use these guys and use Paulo in a different way. And I don't think he's just having a down year. I think he's playing. I think he's just kind of, in a sense, letting his team down to some degree. Like, he's just not the leader that they need him to be.
Yeah. Well, someone's got to change in order for this team to start waking up. 8th place in the play-in tournament is the Miami Heat. Another team that I have no idea what's going on with that team. I've heard more about Terry Rozier gambling probe in Miami than I heard about actual Miami Heat.
Miami lost. I think they lost to the Jazz the other day. They're not a real team, bro. They lost to Utah Jazz, and the Jazz have been benching their whole starting lineup in the final in the fourth quarter, and they still found a way to beat Miami. I can't, bro. You got freaking Kyle Filipowski. Was it Bryce or Brian Sensabaugh? Bryce Sensabaugh.
Bryce.
Getting plus 20 minutes. And see, what are we doing? What are we freaking doing, bro? Kyle Filipowski played 2 less minutes than Lauri Markkanen, and they lost. Yo, bro. Okay.
And another team I have a problem with, 9th place in the play-in, is the Atlanta Hawks. This is a team that made trades. They got Jonathan Kuminga. They got Buddy Hield. And all of a sudden, they got CJ McCollum. Like, we were looking at the team and like, wow, they finally got a roster when Jalen Johnson comes back and he's healthy. And all of a sudden, they just haven't been able to do anything. I know Kuminga hasn't been playing yet, or Buddy Hield either. But it's just like, it just doesn't make any sense. They're losing to the Hornets right now.
The Hornets have been tearing up the league, though. To be fair,
they're right behind them in 10th.
Yeah, but like the Hornets in general, at one point they was on a nasty win streak. Like they're only on a 1-game losing streak right now. Let me see something.
They're 9-1 in their last 10.
9-1 in their last 10. My God, yeah, they've been hooping recently. So that's not really a shocker to me. I think Atlanta's in a position right now where it's like, I don't think Atlanta really cares what happens. I think next year is like even more so. But if they are trying to get I think what's important for Atlanta this year is just to make the playoffs. Just make the playoffs and then and go from there. You could get booted first round, sure, but you want your players to get a little bit of playoff experience.
I mean, on the next team in the 10th place, Charlotte Hornets is potentially one of the rookie of the years. Con Knuppel. Bro's averaging 19. He's averaging 19 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. While shooting,
so crazy.
What's his shooting splits? Come on.
Where did Con? This is really the year of the white boy, bro. There's no way. Like Con, if you told me that Con Knuppel would have came in and averaged freaking 19 points in his rookie season, I would have been like, yo, let's relax a little bit. He's a hooper.
He's a hooper. He's averaging 43. He's shooting 43% from 3. 43% from 3.
That man is automatic. That man out there in Charlotte is automatic. They really got a steal with Con Knuppel. Like, well, not really a steal, but still, I really was not expecting him to be that good. He is shooting lights out right now. Historic numbers as a rookie, realistically.
Mm-hmm. Realistically, and like Cooper Flagg's been picking up his pace too for being the number 1 overall pick. But 2 guys out of Duke, the 2 white boys out of Duke, putting on a show in the NBA, and no one's talking about it.
I'm not gonna lie, Coop though, God, they haven't won. When was the last time they won a game?
Yeah, they have.
It's gracious. The way what Coop is doing right now, though, like watching Cooper play, yo, that brother is real. He's averaging 20 right now.
He's averaging 27 and 4.
Dude, 27 and 4 as a rookie, and he's actually, mind you, he's like a younger, like a really young rookie. Like he's not a 23-year-old rookie or anything like that. This brother,
he's 19.
He's 19 years old. 20 in the league at 19.
And if you want to feel better too, Con Knuppel is 20 years old too.
These guys are filthy, man.
Mm-hmm.
Next season, Cooper's gonna be averaging like 25 assists. Assist numbers might go up. Rebound numbers are definitely going up for him. Like Coop is what he's on pace for right now. Again, these 2 guys, what they're on pace for right now, historic.
Yeah. They're the two best rookies in the class, I believe. After that, in the 11th spot, Chicago Bulls. 12th spot, Milwaukee Bucks. 13th spot, Brooklyn Nets. 14, the Wizards, and then the 15th is the Indiana Pacers. So there's
Crazy how the Pacers went from an NBA championship to one of the worst teams in the league.
Yeah, it's crazy. Shows you what difference 1 year can make. Marcus says the Duke white boy legacy continues. Facts. The white boys.
The Duke white boy. It's
crazy. But real quick in the Western Conference, and we'll wrap up the NBA. OKC Thunder are in first place. They went from having potentially one of the most historic seasons. They were on fit pace. They were like 20 and like 1 loss at one point, and they were like on pace of like not losing any games. And then all of a sudden, they're 41 and 13. So that record is obviously bye-bye. Shea hasn't played in like 5 games. I don't know what they're doing with their roster, but right now I think they're just trying to get everyone healthy. 5-5 in their last 10 games. A little bit different form from them, but granted, they're still OKC Thunder. And then in second place, you got the San Antonio Spurs, who are balling out. And this is why it gets me so frustrated, where you have more news talking about the brawl between the Pistons and the Charlotte Hornets, and not enough about this San Antonio Spurs team. Realistically, like Victor Wembanyama dropping an insane amount of points, doing his thing, and no one cares. No one hears about it because the media doesn't care about that.
Yeah, if the OKC Thunder are not careful, they'll finish second. They're only 3 games behind.
I mean, the Spurs have. I think the Spurs are undefeated against the OKC Thunder this year.
Yeah,
which is crazy to say that because I think that they already played 4 times. I'm gonna look that up.
It's a playoff series right there.
Yeah, it's something you can't mess with because you can't stop the freaking unicorn in Victor Wembanyama. Crazy.
But now they got Jared McCain, so they're gonna win at everything.
We'll see.
Yes, he is good though.
We'll see.
While you're doing that, just to go down the list, you got the Rockets in 3rd, Nuggets in 4th, LA's in 5th. I gotta tune into some more LA games because that team, for what they are, like I'm kind of shocked that they're
winning games. Yeah.
Not like saying it out loud is kind of crazy to think about. Being the fact of talking about how much of a gauntlet the West was, but LA's in 5th. Go ahead.
Luka's been out for like a week already. LeBron plays whenever he wants, and Austin Reeves is slowly getting back into the lineup, and this team is somehow still in 5th place.
Yeah, I have no clue, to be honest with you, how that's working out. But you got Minnesota in 6th, Phoenix in 7th, Golden State in 8th. They're cooked. Portland in 9th. Shout out Denny Avdia. 10th is the Clippers. 11th, Grizzlies. 12th, Mavs. 13th, Jazz. 14th, Pelicans. And 15th is the Sacramento Kings with a 12-43 record.
Jeez.
Like, you know what's crazy? I don't even think they're trying to tank. I think they're just that bad at basketball.
I think so too. I genuinely do.
Dude, to think that a couple years back, this team had De'Aaron Fox, Tyrese Halliburton, and Domantas Sabonis, and now, like that was the problem the team had. Whether we stick with De'Aaron Fox or Tyrese Halliburton, they're currently playing the Jazz right now, and the starting lineup right now tonight is Precious Achiuwa. I don't even know who this is. Maxime Reynaud, DeMar DeRozan, Devin Carter, and Clifford. We'll say. I forgot how to say his name.
Oh, it's Nick.
Nick. Oh yeah, Nick.
Yeah.
Nick Clifford. What happened? Does Zach LaVine even play basketball anymore?
I don't know. I haven't seen him in a starting lineup since.
Does he still hoop? This is insane to me, bro. This team is so buns. It's sad. And to think that this team was a playoff team like a couple years back. Sabonis playing at an all-time high. De'Aaron Fox playing at the all-time high. Like, oh man, bro, it's sad to see.
Like going back to the OKC, I found a stat. So the Spurs are 4-1 against the OKC Thunder this year. They only lost one time against this team, which is crazy stat. And another even crazier stat is that almost more than half of the losses that the OKC Thunder have had this year are against the teams like San Antonio Spurs and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Combine their records, they have almost half the losses.
Oh,
Thunders have two guys in the West. It could be some problems for this team.
I hope that Ant don't make it to the conference finals again. You're gonna see them again, most likely.
Another name that's been under the radar. No one's been talking about this year with him.
Anthony Edwards.
Yeah,
the NBA just sucks. Be real.
Does. It really does. I have no more words to even describe it. Like I need to start tuning into more games after the All-Star break. But even then, I don't think it's gonna be that entertaining until the postseason starts.
Yeah. Shout out Luka though, 33 points.
There we go. MVP season.
Yo, who is the MVP this year? Let me see who's leading. Let me see who's leading the race.
Well, you got to look at that, and you also got to look at who's eligible.
That's not, this league is some butts.
Like realistically, Luka, I don't even know what the record. We need 58 games, 60 something games in order to get the record.
They're about to see some. We're about to see some nasty All-Pro selection or All-NBA selections. Like some nasty All-NBA selections, bro.
So they gotta play a minimum of 65 games.
That's why I said we're about to see some nasty All-NBA selections. Some people are about to make All-NBA selections just because they participated. Participation trophy.
There's 23. So Luka needs 23 games to be playing. Are there even 23 games left? There has to be.
Yeah, I think there definitely is. Let's see. Dude, I just think, Adam Silver just makes all the wrong decisions. It's that simple.
It really is.
They said number one is SGA still. Okay. 32 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists at the time that they made this.
Another repeat of last year.
Number 2 is Luka Doncic with 33 points, 8 rebounds, and 9 assists. So just everything that he does offensively is better than SGA. But the only reason SGA is up there is because his team is better than his. Okay.
Yep. Realistically, even if you look at defensive stats,
it's not that different.
Yeah, Luka has more steals than him.
All right. So we're
Luka's averaging 1.5 steals this season. And now let's go back to Shea.
Shea's literally number 1 because his team is good. Oh my God. What are we doing, guys?
And Shea hasn't been playing games in the last 5 games either.
And they still win games without him. Like, this is so bad.
Shea's averaging 1.3 steals this season.
Bro, I don't even want to. Oh my God, man. SGA has it. Imagine we get SGA back-to-back MVPs. Why are we setting him up to be like some type of great all-time like point?
I would crash out. I would crash out because Luka deserves one of these, and this is the year where, come on, like you could have blamed last year defense. Okay, this year it's like, come on, what are we really saying?
In third is Jokic, 29 points, 12 rebounds, 11 assists. Oh my God. Yo, if it's not Luka, it's Jokic. Oh my God.
Another guy that I don't even know if he's gonna be eligible because he missed so much time before.
How much games does he need?
65.
No, I mean, sorry. How many games has he played?
I don't know. But my phone is glitching right now. Tweaking out.
Let me keep going. Number 4. Nah, this is kind of disrespectful. Cause like, I get stat. No, this is so inconsistent though. Why is Cade 4?
Yeah.
If SGA is 1, why is Cade 4? Cade's averaging 25 points, 6 rebounds, and 10 assists. Why is Cade 4? What?
Jokic only played 38 games this year.
Okay, so
he needs 27 in order to be eligible.
How many games do they have left? How many games have they played?
Let's see. I gotta pull up. I pull up.
I
Denver has
pull
played
up.
54 games, so they need a 54. They have about 28 games left.
What?
No.
Wait, no.
Hold up. 82 minus what I say,
Only
54?
two.
28 games left. Yeah.
He needs to play 27 of them?
He needs to play 27 games in order to be eligible.
Wait, and what was Luca's?
Hold up, Eric. You got, I don't know. I think it was 42 or something.
Dude, I have that calculator out, so you can just give me the numbers.
Luca has played 42 games. And the
And
Lakers
how
have
many
played 53 games.
All right. 42, you said?
Yeah.
So
He can only miss 6 more games, right?
What happened?
He can only miss 6 more games, right?
You need 65 minus 42. Yeah, you can only miss 6 more games. Dude, this is whack.
Wait, let's pull up Shay's now since we're at it.
This is so whack. Why don't they just play basketball?
All right, Shay's played 49 games, which is the best one so far. But his team has played 54 games. I'm sorry. Hold up. Yeah, 54 games.
Minus 49. So he's only missed 5 games.
Yeah, but he just missed the last 5 games then.
82 minus 54. 28. He's got to get to 65 minus 28. So it's 30. He needs 37 more. He has a good gap. He'll be fine. Cade will probably be fine. You have to check that one. I'm just confused though, because Shay's averaging 32, 4 and 7. No, 4 and 6. 32 points. I'm rounding up to 32 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, and he's number 1. Cade Cunningham darn near has the same record as them, and he's averaging 25 points, 6 rebounds, and 10 assists. And Cade's 4, but Shay's 1. But then you have Luca underneath Shay, who's averaging 30.
Better numbers.
What's the criteria for this?
Yeah. It's honestly just team record. That's all it is. That's what it's telling us.
But if it was team record, then I mean, I guess you're averaging points, but wouldn't you put Cade above SGA?
Realistically, the list should be Luca, Shea, Luca, Jokic, Shea, and then Cade.
You already know. I'm gonna say Jokic, Luca, Shea. But I mean, I don't get this. And who's 5? Wemby, 24 points, 11 rebounds, and oh wow, they didn't even put his assists. They put his blocks. He's averaging 3 blocks.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Guess what? Defensive player of the year goes to Rudy Gobert.
Oh my god, bro! They robbed my boy Wemby with DPOY.
Wemby's oh my gosh, bro.
How is Jalen Brunson 9th? Oh wow!
I don't get it.
How is Donovan Mitchell 7th? What's going on?
Victor Wembanyama played 39 games, so he needs to. I don't even know. Is he even eligible?
Jaylen Brown is 6. Donovan Mitchell 7. Anthony Edwards is 8. Jalen Brunson is 9, and Tyrese Maxey is 10. They got Scotty Barnes on this list. Kevin Durant, Jalen Johnson. Oh wow!
Hell no!
Kawhi Leonard.
Hell
really?
No!
And Jamal Murray. Yeah, this is a nasty list. I'm not gonna lie. Am I tripping? Yo, bro.
Bro,
how is Jalen Johnson even the top 15? Yo, get someone off the Raptors, bro. There's gotta be somebody on the Raptors that
bro. Victor can only afford to, Victor can only afford to miss 3 games.
Dude, you realize that he's not gonna get an All NBA selection?
No,
dude. I'm telling you, this year's All NBA selections will be nasty.
This is the problem.
Watch when Jokic doesn't make it, Victor doesn't make it, Luka doesn't make it, and it's gonna be all right, so who's next?
Yeah,
All NBA, Derek White. What are we doing, bro?
This is why the NBA is just butt cheeks right now. It's poo poo caca, for real. We just write you the MVP list. It makes no sense. There's guys that are higher that shouldn't be there, and there's guys that are lower that shouldn't be there.
Dude, you better see. Yo, who's gonna be eligible for the All NBA? Oh my god, bro! You're gonna miss the best players in the league are not gonna be on that list. It's gonna be nasty. It's gonna be nasty, bro. 65 games. I get it. I understand, but yo, when we over here talking about who, like, you're really gonna get like OG Anunoby all NBA second team. It's gonna be like,
I don't get it. I really don't get it. But
I'll be
real
right
quick,
back, David.
yeah, go ahead. What do you call it? Yeah, that's all I got for the NBA. NBA is, like we said before, I have no idea what's going on in the NBA. NBA is being crazy, and not in the sense that we're not catching up with it. It's just the fact that, like, I don't know what they're trying to prove. I don't know what the point they're trying to make. I feel like they're so focused on I don't even know what they're focused on, but they're missing the whole target of what the NBA is actually about. So Adam Silver, after this year, something's got to change because I don't know what's going on. Jay said, he said Christian Latner. He said knocking. He said knocking like guys. Let me in. I was the original dream team. Yeah, facts. Duke, white boy. Yeah, that was a legend back in the day. But guys, without further ado, if you're enjoying this episode today, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and share the show with everyone that you know. We're just gonna wrap up with some Premier League's talks, the main topic of today's show, and that should be about it for today. Not too much sports going on, but as we're waiting for Eric to come back, quick little updates in the NBA going on. We have some scores that we have to announce that's going on right now as we speak. The Boston Celtics are beating the Chicago Bulls, no shocker, 121-100. The Indiana Pacers, oh my gosh, they came back after being down 20 with that the team that they brought down from the stands, and they're beating the Nets 103-99. Oh god. And the New York Knicks are beating the 76ers 107-73. Also the Detroit Pistons are beating the Raptors 103-83. Clippers are losing to the Rockets 74-61. Timberwolves are beating the Trailblazers 84-69. The Heat are beating the Pelicans 79-72. And the Thunder are beating the Suns 40-28. And also the Kings are losing to the Jazz 39-20. The Nuggets are beating the Grizzlies 24-20. And the Hornets beat the Hawks 110-107. Cavs beat the Wizards 138-113. Bucks beat the Magic 116-108. There you go.
Dude, the NBA's got a serious issue, man.
Yeah.
This is not it. Why are the Nets losing?
Yeah, that's right. I just said. Marcus said Nets who?
I don't like being a part of organization. Tanking should just be banned. You should have to. There's got to be a way to force people to actually want to win. There should never be a situation where people walk out of the like. Go ahead.
I got. Take away their draft pick. That's what they're waiting for, right? Just give it away. Just give it away.
I say
switch up.
Dude, I just think, I don't know. This whole idea of, I guess they've made the lottery so you would avoid tanking, but still, like, I don't know. You don't see that in NFL teams, for real, to be honest with you. Like, you don't see that until there's no point in playing anymore. Like, when the season's done. I think what we should do is, just in general for players and everything, I think we should... One, maybe let's get rid of the lottery. Maybe let's give it to the worst team in the league, and we go up from there, right? And I think we should also shorten the season. That's something that a lot of people don't talk about. 82 games, you don't need it. Everyone plays each other. Everyone plays each other twice. You one home, one away, done. How many games is that?
Well, is it 30 teams? It's 60 games.
Well, it technically be what, 58? Because
you're counting.
Maybe you play everyone once, and then in your conference you play everyone 4 times, something like that. So then you add a little bit more that rounds out. I don't know. Wait, what's the math on that actually? Let's say you played everybody. You played everyone 4 times in your conference. So let's say if you was the Knicks, that means you played 4 games each conference. That's 14 teams. 14 times 4. What are we looking at? 56. And you played everyone 15 times 2. 30 plus 56. Oh, it's more games. What the heck? No, that wouldn't work. No, you gotta put everyone like an extra. All right, everyone in your division. I mean, then if you put everyone in your division, I gotta work out the kinks in this. Then, but I think this season's gotta get shortened. The players are complaining too much, and I'm tired of it. To be honest with you, I'd rather watch them play basketball at a higher level than complain about the rigorous season of the back-to-backs and everything. It just wouldn't. It would leave no more excuses, and people should be playing. If they're not playing, they'll take away their freaking contract, bro. Like I don't know. Like just start booking their money or something.
I think it should be like this: if you're not playing a game and it's not because you're injured and you're not playing, you should not get paid for that game. It's the same thing if you're not showing up to work. Eric, if you show up to your job and you say, I don't feel like going today, what are they gonna be like? Oh, here's your money. No, you're not getting paid today, buddy.
I don't get paid.
You go with these athletes. If you're not going with an actual reason, and like we need an actual doctor's note to make sure that you're injured, not like, hey, my finger hurts. Like we need an actual explanation. You can't be like, I have a blister. Not gonna cut it. And at the end of the day, it's like, listen, if you don't play this game, you're not paid. You're not getting paid for that game. Like, you'll see how fast these players will actually get back on the court, which is sad that you need an incentive to do it instead of the love of the game. But I think one way to stop tanking, have a tournament with the worst teams in the NBA. Like all 6 of them go up to get beat, and who wins? You'll see how fast these teams start playing.
I don't know about that because, like, again, if I was a player, I'd be like, yo, what? I'm not playing in this. Like, there's no way, bro. I'm not trying to tank for someone to take my spot. Are we serious? No, like, I'm not.
Crazy. I don't know if there ever will be something that works out that everyone's gonna love, but real quick, Jay said, whatever happened to Cam Thomas, that guy sucks. And then Marcus says, killer Cam Thomas will be seen again, dominating in pickup games at your local park. That's the style he plays anyways. Real quick, I got an update on Cam Thomas. He actually signed on waivers to the Milwaukee Bucks. And Eric, in the game against the Magic, you know when I said that they won the Bucks, right? 116 to 108?
Mm-hmm.
One of the reasons why they won is because Cam Thomas dropped 34 points.
I hate it here, bro.
4 rebounds and 2 assists.
I can't. I can't. Oh my god, my organization is so dumb.
Shooting 66.7% from 3.
I really don't mind the idea of getting rid of Cam. The fact that we let him walk for free is so stupid.
Trade him.
So stupid, bro. This guy's an easy 20 a night type of guy, bro. Off the bench, he could give you 20 off every single night, or at least 15 a night. Like I don't know how you don't get at least a second round pick for something from it. Just letting him walk is just so pointless. Go get a pick.
It's better than getting nothing with what they got.
Oh my gosh, man, that's so disappointing. I hate the way his tenure ended at Brooklyn, but I'm not gonna sit here and act like I wanted him on the team. To be fair, I think there's a cap to Cam Thomas.
Yeah, but if he's had some value, you got to get rid of him and get like at least a second round pick or something.
Yeah.
Other than getting rid of him for free. Jay said, love of the game died with max free agent contracts. Yeah, for real. Money started getting higher and people's will of working and playing started getting lower.
Just take their bread, bro. It's too much. Simple as that.
Give it to D&E Takeover.
Facts. Give it to D&E Takeover. If you want it back, you gotta do an interview with us. Simple.
And then we'll decide whether it was good enough or not.
Yeah, afterwards we'll be like, we didn't like that one. You're not getting your money back.
Oh god. Marcus says he's out of Brooklyn. Now he's gonna be a hooper.
He was a hooper here.
He wasn't playing.
Yeah, but he was a hooper here. Oh my gosh, man. Yep. I can't.
But Eric, I say we go into Thomas Frank and then if we'll wrap up the show.
I got Thomas Frank. I just wanted to cover like the Prem table a little bit. Maybe I'll just say like my own 2 cents on what I have to do. Nothing crazy. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, Thomas Frank, for ladies and gentlemen, the headline of today's show. He got sacked. He got fired by Tottenham Spurs, and and this is arguably by many Tottenham Spurs fans that he is the worst Spurs head coach of all time. And if you look at his win-loss record and draw record, he has 13 wins, 10 draws, 15 losses for Tottenham Spurs, 38 wins. But he did win a Europa League with them. Gotta give that.
No, that wasn't him.
No, that was with Brentford. No, that wasn't him. Yeah,
no, you was at Brentford. That was
Never
Ange.
mind.
Ange won that.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
he didn't win anything. He
he
didn't win
hasn't done
anything.
jack shite. He's done.
He hasn't done anything. And honestly, to pull up some guys that he's in comparison with, in terms of one of the worst managers in Spurs history, Thomas Frank's up there with a league 26.9% league win rate, which is horror, terrible. Jawande, he said Ramos averaged 1.17 points per game. That is crazy. And Frank's tenure saw 13 wins in 38 games, like we mentioned, and a winless streak of 8 Premier League games.
See, I'm shocked it took this long. But when you look at it, Tottenham's having a repeat of what happened last year, but even worse. And the reason I say even worse is because this year they're genuinely in danger of being relegated. Like it can happen, right? Not only that, the reason I say it's a repeat is because I think the only reason he stayed around was because Champions League, he did phenomenal. It was great for Tottenham. They did well, and they're now not because of him playing really well. They got a buy into the round of 16. But Premier League wise, they haven't won a Prem game in the year 2026 yet. If you look at the stats, they haven't won a game yet, and they are now sitting. I should know this very well because my team is 18th. They are now sitting 5 points off of a relegation spot. Now, granted, there's really only one relegation spot up for grabs. Wolves is basically done and dusted, and Burnley, for some part, is basically also done and dusted. Like it's going to be very hard for them to catch the other teams as well, as including West Ham. But, dude, the way Tottenham's been playing these last couple games, I remember. I don't know if you remember this, but literally weeks ago, like a couple podcast shows ago, I literally told you, I'm like, isn't it crazy how at some given moment we could really be talking about Palace and Tottenham being in the relegation battle? And granted, Palace is not in it, but they're still not too far from it. But Tottenham is in the relegation battle. They're sitting 16th right now. And they verse Arsenal next in the Prem.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not going to get easier. It's only going to get more difficult for them. Wait a minute. That's actually so weird. They have Arsenal playing on, Arsenal play tomorrow, then they play on Wednesday, and then they play on Sunday. They might be able to nick a win from Arsenal because they're going to have, well, I mean, they'll probably play their bench squad against Wolves, actually. Never mind.
Well, Wolves actually can take some points off Arsenal.
David, what are we doing, bro?
I'm going to watch them in the championship next year. It's okay.
Hey, either way, I'm so happy because Wolves did a big thing for me today. Wolves did a massive job for me today. So shout out to Wolves, man. But either way, yeah, this is worse. This is so much worse than last year. Let me see how many points they had last year. They finished 17th, and they probably could have got relegated. The only difference is last year's 3 teams that came up were so god awful that they didn't get relegated. This year, Sunderland hit the ground running early. They're staying in the Prem for sure. Leeds are like
6 points clear.
They're fighting like tooth and nail right now. Like they're trying their best to stay above, and I think they really have a good chance of staying above. But it's going to be very close. The only other team is Burnley. That's really going to stay. That's going to go down. But this is to think that Tottenham really can get relegated is weird. It's weird to think about. But yeah, I'm not shocked, but at the same time, I'm just surprised it took this long because I feel like he should have been gone no matter how good they was doing in the Champions League. The moment that they was below bottom half of the table, I would have been like, yo, this is unacceptable. And it's his first season, so it's all is fair. And now you've done such irreparable damage that you should have done this earlier. You should have seen this coming earlier. So yeah, man, I don't know.
Yeah, all I gotta say is about time. Like we were waiting for this. Like we were talking about this earlier on in January. But like, okay, anytime now. When Amorim got fired and then Enzo got fired, like we were saying, anytime, and then all of a sudden just never happened. So they're like, okay.
Amarim, Enzo, Nuno, Graham Potter. Like, we was in an era where managers were dropping like flies, to be honest with you. And somehow he kept his job. In the beginning of the year, it was great. But then he slowly started to get worse and worse and worse and worse. And then now we're in a situation where they actually waited too long to the point where even who's going to come in and fix this? Who's going to come in and fix He said, I will. No worries, man.
Easy
but
money.
Like, they have to find a manager now that's able to come in and fix the job. And if they can't find one soon, like, Nottingham are not bad. Well, I mean, they're pretty bad. But, like, Nottingham are not that bad to not finish above them. It's going to be close.
Yeah, it's going to be really close. Going to be definitely one of those entertaining ones that we haven't had since last year. We didn't have that. This year is something that we can actually watch a relegation battle. Marcus said, he said, the Cam Thomas of coaching, Thomas Frank. He said, don't count the Wolves out. He said, you're welcome. He said, Wolves up. Yes, sir, Marcus.
Dude, Marcus, I cannot stress enough that this team is finished. This team is not getting out of the relegation zone. Marcus, what is it? They're still 18 points behind, bro.
They're at risk of having one of the worst Premier League seasons of all time.
Exactly. Yeah. They only have one win. One win in 26 games.
Yeah, wasn't Southampton the worst? And that was last year with 12 points. Like, wasn't that the worst of all time?
I believe so, actually. Southampton did have 12 points. They had 2 wins.
Yeah.
Wow, you know what's crazy? they had 12 points. They were 2-6-30. Wolves are 1-6-19. Yeah.
Here we go. All you need is one win and a tie, and then you guys are not the worst team ever in Prem history.
Yeah, but
that's it.
I don't know. What's the rest of their year look like? Let me see something.
Wolves, they're playing the FA Cup. They first Grimsby Town.
Grimsby, they gotta get United's lick back, bro.
Somehow this team is still in that cup.
Wolves are gonna have to beat they got Burnley the last day. Wolves are gonna have to. Where are they gonna get points? Yeah,
they're gonna get points from Crystal Palace.
No, they're not.
They're gonna get points from Tottenham.
Don't you dare say it. Oh,
you get points from Tottenham, and they're gonna get points from Burnley. Beautiful.
That's where we're at right now. The state of Wolves. Just don't be the worst Prem team of all time.
That's it. That's the goal. You're already relegated.
That team is so bad.
What do you call him? Jay said Wrexham, so much better of a team. Don't know what I'm talking about. I wanted to join the footy talk. Listen, Wrexham might be advancing up next year too. They're in the championship. They're in the playoff spot right now.
Charlton beat Stoke today.
Wow.
Oh my god, this guy said, wow. Wow. Where's Millwall? Is Millwall coming up? You know Millwall is West Ham's rivals.
Yeah.
I hope they come up to the Prem so we can bop them.
Well, if you guys go down and they go up.
Yo, we're not going down.
I'm not saying you will. I'm just saying.
Hey, man. We're only 3 points off. Yeah. Only 3 points off now.
It's good.
It's looking good. Only 3 points off. We get Bournemouth next week, right? I think Bournemouth next week, and Nottingham has Liverpool, bro.
You just gotta hope that no one gets injured.
Yo, why would you say?
What do you think? I'm telling you the truth.
David, don't even say that out loud.
I'm a freaking physical therapist. I treat people. I don't give them injuries.
David, you're trying to jinx my team, David.
Bro.
Dude, as long as imagine we beat Bournemouth and Nottingham lose 3-0 Liverpool. At that point, if they lose 3-0 and we beat Bournemouth, we're gonna go above them. I'm letting you know. I'm sending you a voice message of me screaming.
That's right. It wouldn't be nothing new.
Oh yeah. Oh well. And then Tottenham lose. Oh my goodness. I love it. You love to see it.
I'm honestly okay with Tottenham getting relegated.
That'd be funny. Nottingham getting relegated, crazy, because they would lose their whole team. Because then where's I don't think what's his name?
Gibbs White.
Gibbs White staying. Callum Hudson-Odoi. I don't think none of them are staying. I think they're all gonna dip.
I wouldn't think.
They're not championship level players.
No. Although they kind of should stay and develop and all of a sudden just be like so good and then just come back. But they're not going to do that. Mark says relegation is cool. We just win the championship next year, so we're champions. Let's go. Marcus, I don't know if we're going to win championship next year either.
If I'm being so brutally honest with you, Marcus, this team is bad. Like what they won their FA Cup game. They beat Shrewsbury 6-1. Where does Shrewsbury play? Let's see. They play in League 2. Goodness gracious. Okay. And when did they lose? Oh, they lost to Chelsea in the EFL Cup.
All right.
Okay. All right. Maybe they come back up. Who knows?
There we go, Eric.
I don't know. I don't know, because if we're going based off of Southampton stats, what is Southampton doing this season in the championship? Let's see. They're 9th. Wolves might be a championship team, buddy. I don't know.
We gotta see. Recall it real quick. What do you want to go through the Prem list?
If you want to, I mean,
honestly, let's just go to the predictions. I have them out. Let's just do it.
All right.
Let's bang through them.
Oh God, I'm not gonna like this.
Why?
I already know I'm not gonna like. I feel like I'm not gonna like this. I don't know.
Why?
I feel like you picked the right ones. I picked the wrong ones.
You had the chance to come back and tie me if everything got correct.
Oh man, I should have one extra point than you, but of course, we got score on the 90th freaking minute. Benjamin Sesko, annoying.
Next one. He said Jay said the Wolves are like Fati's autograph bad. Yeah.
No, the Wolves are worse.
First one up, we both had Chelsea beating Leeds, and Cole Palmer cannot find the back of the net, even if he's 1 foot in front of it. So they lost. They tied actually 2-2. So we don't not get a point for that.
Yeah.
For the next one, the one that we had disagreement on, 2 different answers. It was Everton versus Bournemouth. Eric said that Everton was going to win, and I said that Everton was going to tie.
Thank God.
Both of us, which was crazy because it should have been a tie, but whatever. Next one up we had was West Ham versus United, and United and West Ham both tied. I had United, he had West Ham, and they tied 1-1.
That should have been West Ham. That should have been West Ham. Goodness freaking.
Should have been United. It could have been them too.
No, it shouldn't.
Casemiro's goal.
That was offsides.
His penis was offsides.
No, his whole arm was offsides.
His whole arm. It was a piece of his shoulder.
He knew it too. He knew it.
Of course he knew it.
He was like, I don't know.
Of course he knew it. Oh, and also that goal, like the goal line clearance off the corner where Luke Shaw hit it and it went off of Wan-Bissaka, of course, just trying to stop us. So stupid.
Defense, man.
I was so upset because I was watching it at school and I couldn't even watch the game fully because I had to do a lab report, which Eric, I just finished today. It was due today. It took me 12 pages. 12-page lab report. Yeah, fantastic.
Ew, bro, what?
Disgusting. But yeah, we do not get a point for that. And then to round out the 10 of the games yesterday was Newcastle versus Tottenham, and Eric had Newcastle tie, and I had Newcastle winning. So I get a point for that. We're back, baby. We got 1 point. We're up by 1. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, I forgot to mention the score. It was 88-85, and now it's 89-85 me with going into today's games. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Yeah. Chat. We're up by 4. We're about to be the longest, the biggest lead. Eric, what happened? I love he knows the rage bait. But anyway, let's move on into today's games where we had Aston Villa. We both had Aston Villa beating Brighton. They won 1-0 off an own goal. We both had Palace beating Burnley, and Burnley just came back and scored 3 goals in 5 minutes, which was absolutely ridiculous after being down 2-0. So we don't get a point for that. We both had Man City beating Fulham, and Man City scored 3-0 in the first half and won. And we both had Forest beating Wolves, and they tied. Even though you want to look at this stat, Nottingham Forest had 35 total shots. 35 total shots.
35? No way.
10 of them being on goal.
No way.
35 shots.
Yo, this team allowed 35 shots? Yo, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, this team is not real.
It was bad.
This Wolves team is not real, bro. Who are these? Yo, Jose Sa, man of the match, 9.2. How many saves did this guy had?
10.
Oh my! Oh yeah, well, 10 on target, 10 saves. Wow.
That has to be a record, no?
Shout out to Jose Sa, bro.
There we go.
Thank you for keeping us.
And then the last game of this week, or before Arsenal's tomorrow, is the game of the week was Liverpool versus Sunderland, and we both had Liverpool. So that brings us up 3 points in that as well, which brings out a grand total of 89. 94. Well, I can't even do the calculation yet because it's a game tomorrow. But as of right now, it's 92 to hold up, I did that math. 92 to 88. Yeah,
this guy's cheating. Look at this. He's cheating.
89, 90, 91.
You don't have to do math now. What's going on?
I forgot to count the 3. 89, 90, 91, 94. 94 points for me. And then for you, 86, 87, 90 points. There you go. 94, 90. Me.
I don't like the way he just buffed all that up, bro. I don't like that at all.
Bro,
Are you sure it's not 94, 92?
I didn't take in consideration the 3 points of the game of the week.
That should be a -1 for you.
Listen, it's still 4-point difference. Is it?
No, -1. This sucks. This sucks. This is some trash. Oh my gosh, bro. These teams, man. Yo, man. I'm gonna start picking with my heart at this point. Pick who I need to win rather than who I want to win, bro. Or no freaking logic at all. I'm just gonna start picking teams because I need them to win, bro. This is stupid. I can't do this. Where'd David go? This guy just left. What the heck? Where'd he? Oh, this guy is. Oh, bro. This guy's laughing at me. I'm gonna start picking West Ham every week because at this point, bro, I'm down 4. This guy, man.
All right. Well, there we go. Tomorrow we both had Arsenal winning, so and they're Brentford.
Might as well pick Brentford just for the lulz, bro. I'm not, yo, pick Brentford, bro. Pick Brentford, man. Pick Brentford. Switch your thing. Pick Brentford. Nah, man. Pick Brentford, please.
For the lulz.
Do it. Why not? No. Why not? You're up 4. Pick Brentford.
You were up by 5, and you're still picking the same game.
If you pick Brentford right now and you get it, I'll give you 3 extra points.
No.
And then if I get it, I get 1. That's a great deal.
No.
4 points.
No.
5.
No.
Why not?
Because I think Arsenal can beat them. I'm not gonna do something wrong.
But if they of the off chance that Brentford win, you have 5 points. Then you go 9. You go 9 points clear. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Then I lose the prediction game by 1 point, and I'm like, oh, I wonder where that 1 point would have caused.
You know what I have to do in order to come back from 9 points? Crazy.
Yeah, you have to be different for me, like at least 5 games.
You would have to just be wrong. Like you have to go on an insane losing streak.
Yeah. Gotta pull a Wolves. But anyway, the next weekend Prem starts next Wednesday with Arsenal and then Saturday. So we don't really. Why does it say round 31 and then it goes down to round 27? You see that?
Because Arsenal are playing a rescheduled game on that day, and then it's round 27. That's why.
Why they move it?
Because they probably have a game on the round 31 days. Let me see.
Yeah, they're not playing
round 31. Yeah, they don't play round 31. That's March 20th. When's what is it? March 20th, 21st, and 22nd. When's the Champions League fixtures? Or also when's the FA Cup final or the Carabao Cup final? Too. You gotta consider all these things. EFL Cup. It's March 22nd. It's that week. I wonder. The thing is, you know what's interesting. I wonder if City have the same accommodation.
No, City's still playing.
They're still playing the round of 31.
Yeah.
No, yeah, they are, but they have to have a rescheduled game somewhere.
Probably.
I just don't know where. It's probably later on in the year. Let me see. Round 32, round 33, City play round 34, City play round 35. They play, or maybe City are just not soft. I don't know. maybe, maybe City are just like yeah, give us the games. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Well, okay. I'm assuming that Arsenal game was on the 22nd originally. That's what I'm assuming. I'm assuming that Arsenal game.
They're really about to do Man City dirty. Play them the 21st, or just go play 22nd.
I mean, technically, it's like even because Arsenal play tomorrow, then they play next Wednesday, and then after that they'll play on the Sunday. So they have that, but the run of games that they have is Brentford, Wolves, and Spurs. Meanwhile, the run of games that City would have is where's the round 31? They would go. Oh my God! They verse Palace the day before the final. What the heck is that? Wait, no, I'd be freaking livid.
They're putting their C squad in that game.
Yeah, I'm throwing that game. Heck no, I'm throwing that game.
Real quick, Jay said his auto looks like a kid's scribble. Definitely just put some lines on that and just let it go. Jay said offsides makes no sense to me.
You can't explain it on camera. There's no way.
You got to like visualize it. It's like the timing of the ball leaving the guy's foot and like the way the guy is, whether he's onside or he's not, whether he's on it or not.
Where he's in front of, whether he's in front or behind the defender when the ball is played.
Yeah, if he's in front, well, it depends on where you're looking at it. If he's behind the defender, it could be at the goal. You mean behind in terms of not offsides?
In front is like generally known as he's not offsides. Behind the defender, because you go in behind. You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be offsides, but yeah, you can't really. I'd have to use my fingers, and then if I start using my fingers, you're just gonna get confused.
Yeah.
Should I try? You think I could do it? I think I can do it.
I think.
Ready? David, let me know if this is like kind of crazy or not. Ready?
Let's see it.
Let me prop up my thing. Okay, can you hear me?
Yep.
So yeah, ready? Say these are the defenders. My 4 fingers here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 defenders. Yeah? I'm gonna put it sideways so you can see. Right? Say this is the attacker. As the attack, if someone passes the ball to the attacker at this point, the goal's here. The goal's on this side. If someone passes the ball to attacker here and he goes past the defenders, he's not offsides. Now, if the attacker is behind the defenders and someone passes him the ball, then he is offsides. That's basically the rule. Now, granted, let's say the attacker's running. Yeah? The attacker's running. If someone passes the ball while he's running at this point, he's not offsides. Because when the ball is played, he's in front of the defenders.
And when the ball
while he's running.
Foot.
What happened?
I said when the ball leaves the guy's foot.
When the ball leaves when the ball leaves the person that's making the pass's foot, right? Now, let's say he's running and the ball gets played here. Even though he ran through, when the ball gets played, he's in an offside position.
Yeah, that was good.
That was decent. But like I usually do that, and people are like, "Yeah, no, it still doesn't make any sense." I'm like, "Bro, what? The Nets lost? Oh my god!"
Marcus says, "Yeah, we suck. Yeah, Wolves. I know it's okay. It's always next year, unfortunately."
No, there's not always next year. It's the championship.
Listen, it's always next year. He said, "Shout out to the stream boo bot."
Why do you always
I don't know. Jay said, he said, like, is it to stop fast breaks or something? It's basically to stop like freebies in a sense where
cherry picking.
Cherry picking is better analogy where you just can't have someone just standing by the goal and just waiting for it. It's like basically like in terms of NBA where the guy's just staying underneath the hoop just waiting for a pass.
But the thing is, it doesn't work in the NBA because then you just wouldn't be able to play defense.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. He said it makes sense. There we go. W.
Yes.
But Eric, anything else you want to say about the sports before we move on?
Jeff T's a weirdo. That's all I wanted to say. I wanted to come on the podcast and make it very known that I don't know if y'all saw what happened with Jeff Teague and Zaire Franklin, but as a sports podcast, I just wanted to say that's weird behavior. And yeah, like you just don't really do that. Like that's really, I don't understand why you would downplay a man's career just because you think that you know football. Like I don't know why you would do that. So yeah, Jeff Teague, you're
some people's ignorance try to overtake them. It's dumb talking. But listen, at the end of the day, I don't care. I don't care.
yeah, man. At the end of the day, I hope they lose viewership though. Like that is you don't need that in the space.
It's stupid. It's stupid, especially when you have a popular channel. You do stuff like that. It just makes it like you being serious, wasting your time.
So contradicting too. Yeah.
And if you don't know what we're talking about, just look it up. It's nothing. It's too long to explain. You got to watch the video.
Yeah. It's hard to explain too.
Yeah. But yeah, just someone getting jealous of somebody. Listen, when you have to badmouth somebody else, it means you're jealous. Like realistically, that's all.
When you have to come for another athlete's bag and paycheck, that's so weird. I think that's jealous. So weird.
But
so weird.
Without further ado, guys, that officially concludes episode 417 of D&E Takeover. We are officially done with today's episode. Check it off. We appreciate every single one of you guys for tuning in and listening to us. As always, we appreciate y'all. Y'all are the best. And also, we're gonna get that Instagram question up about the merch.
Yeah.
Link to see if you guys are interested in doing that. And obviously, if you are, just apply to the message or into the story. And also some more punishments. Remember, if you want to do not the punishments, if you want to do our challenge to see who wins the NFL league,
that's what it was.
Go down below and DM us as well for that. Real quick, Marcus said Jeff Teague only relevant for the 2K no pants glitch anyway.
Oh my God, Marcus. The 2K no pants is crazy.
Oh gosh. But without further ado, guys, thank you for listening to us. We appreciate you guys every single time on the show. Thank you for listening to us. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Hopefully everyone treats their significant other great and has a great day. But, Valentine's Day should be every single day, right?
Thank you. Exactly. Say it louder. Say it louder.
Valentine's Day is every day because everyone goes out and they get, let's go out to a restaurant on Valentine's Day. Super packed, super expensive. Listen, but at the end of the day, I hope everyone enjoys their weekend. I hope everyone enjoys their Valentine's Day. And enjoy NBA. The All-Star game is going to be on. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm probably not going to watch it. And we'll be back on Monday to talk about more sports.
Also, show love. Valentine's Day. If you don't got a little significant other, show love to the fam. Valentine's Day is about loving one another. You gotta show love to the fam. Then there's someone you gotta show love to. Show love to everyone that you and your family, your friends, whoever you got going on.
Yeah, show love to yourself. Spend some time, play some video games.
Yeah,
give yourself some time. Yeah.
Dave, say it again. Show love to you. Valentine's Day.
Listen, if you got something that you like to do your hobby. Give yourself a minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour.
Go buy yourself some chocolates. How about that?
No. We can't. As a nutritionist, I cannot promote.
Oh my gosh!
I know. I'm sorry. It's against it.
I can't eat chocolate. Like what the heck?
No. You got an event coming up, buddy. You better not be eating.
I actually want to talk to you about that. Like I feel like we should, being like nutritious you are, like you should write something out. Like
let's do it. Yeah. But real quick, Jay said, honey, the All-Star game on, make those reservations to the restaurant you wanted to try. Yeah, Max, no one wants to watch that. And then Ryan said, Jose Alvarado with 8 threes off the bench. Yeah, he had 26 points.
You know his nickname?
GTA.
I love that. Grand Theft Alvarado, bro.
Yes, sir.
GTA, man.
What a great accusation for that team. But guys, without further ado, it's been your boy David.
And it's been your boy Eric.
And we appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys are the best. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll be back on Monday for more sports talk. My voice is messed up. For more sports talk. He said he is back in NY and he's loving it right now. Yeah, facts. You can tell.
Yeah, he's from NY. Yeah, bro.
Fantastic. I'm happy to have him.
The bench. Goodness gracious. All threes. Boom. Green bean.
What do you put up? What do you put up for defense?
Green giant. Sorry.
Jose Alvarado 5 steals.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. GTA in full effect. Dude, the Knicks have. I can't wait to be a fake Knicks fan come playoffs. I can't wait, bro. I can't wait.
The Knicks have had 13 steals in this game. Insane.
I'm gonna pull out my Nike blue sweatshirt and wear my blue outfits and be a fake Knicks fan.
Yeah, orange and blue skies. But without further ado, guys, enjoy your weekend. We'll be back on Monday, same time. You know where to find us, and check out our Instagram stories as well. Hope everyone enjoys the rest of their day. It's been your boy David.
And it's been your boy Eric.
And we're out. Appreciate y'all. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace. Enjoy your weekend.